clap today. It's finally warm outside, unfortunately. It is so windy right now here in Northern Illinois. Would make it very difficult to play. So what I'm going to do, just to kind of get dialed in on the season, I got the SkyTrack fired up. Brand new update allows me to run it now on the MacBook Pro. So I'm just coming in the garage, got the, the projector fired up. So I'm just gonna have a practice session. Feel free to hang out, ask questions, say what you guys are working on, and just shoot the breeze. So I'm just trying to see what is the best setup here, and what I have been coming to find is that if I put this thing way up here in the corner, seems to be the kind of like the best angle of attack. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna throw on the live here on my TV in the garage under another account, just so that way if anybody jumps in, I can see, who's hanging out, who's talking, what people are up to, and kind of interact a little bit more. And that way I'm able to see what you guys see. Almost done here. Last time I did this the other day, I did a live. I did it on TikTok, and when I did it there, I hooked up my iPad, and oh shit. I'm gonna cheat here. I'm gonna find a way to get to the channel that way. Go to channel. There we go. Now we're live. Now I got it. Now I'm able to see. There we go. Very technical here. You see that? It's a one-man show, kind of what we're dealing with. I think that's going to be kind of the better way with YouTube. So if I can see, just one watching. All right, live chat connected. I think we're good to go now. I think we could finally get some shots, see how things are looking now. Got a gap wedge in my hand here, just a live range. Ethan Flagg, welcome. You know me. Is it Ethan up in Monroe? Simon, thanks for subbing, man. A lot of cool stuff on the channel. Actually, what I got coming for you guys soon here is right now the SkyTrack is right now this is just like the regular, like no software package SkyTrack on the MacBook Pro. The new update. This is gonna be updated soon here. Ethan, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. It's going to be updated here to the full range. So when I do these range sessions, I don't know if you guys are familiar with SkyTrack at all, if you see what's on there. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for following the channel. We're over 1,000 now, so I'm going to be putting out a video soon to do a giveaway. I'm thinking probably some golf balls, alignment sticks, like kind of a nice little get-to-go package for the season. But the whole range here is going to get opened up soon. So when we get the range going, we get ourselves kind of the different practice things we can work on, kind of show what we're doing to get better. Duffs and Darts for you guys. I don't know if you guys just joined the live right now. So Duffs and Darts, when I started, I was like a 20-something handicap when I started this channel. Grinding away, whatnot. Now I don't keep an official handicap, but I'm somewhere in the single digits. I shoot mid to low 80s. Occasionally I get a low 90 round in there when I'm terrible, but mid to low 80s, so somewhere in the single digits. So you said you always wanted to have a sim. What's stopping you? Is it a space thing? We don't know about becoming famous, but we're having a good time here. We're trying to help other people. I work a regular job, guys. I don't work in the golf industry. I actually work in the medical industry. So I come in here and working on stuff on my weekends and my work from home days is when I'm in here. But we got to do some cool stuff. Since you just joined the channel, Ethan, go ahead and check out the Monroe Golf Club video and then the Bunker Hill Farms video. Those two are awesome, very cool places I got to go check out. Some numbers here. You guys should be able to see it pretty decently on the bottom here. Now, this is carry distance. That's what I focus on up here. I don't really carry so much about total distance. On the SkyTrack, to me, it's more important to know what your carry distances are. When you got a better carry distance, you know what shots you can hit, what shots you can't hit. It just makes it all around better for you. Keeping it crispy in here with a garage beer. And yes, that's exactly what it's called, is garage beer. Will I be here every day or no? No, not every day. As I wish I could. But I got 2 kids, and we got baseball season starting and track. But Thursdays and Fridays are my work from home days. So those days I usually go live. It'll be on TikTok or on YouTube. I'll rotate between them. Everything's under the same name. So Duffs and Darts on all different platforms. YouTube, Instagram, X, all that stuff. But I'll be here a lot. And then when I update my software package here, gonna kind of pull the trigger on that. Besides the whole range getting opened up here, what we'll end up having is all the course play. So I'm gonna do, if you guys have watched the Bryson Break 50 challenges where he gets these other people to join him to try to break 50. But I can't do that by myself, but on the simulator, playing from the reds on all the different courses that come with this SkyTrack, I'm going to try to break 70 in all of them from the reds. Much more realistic to do, and it's a great practice for anybody trying to get better, just learning how to hit irons and greens and score. So that's what we're going to be working on soon. What club do you guys want me to hit next? You guys call. So if you're in the chat, pick a distance. We'll do it that way. Pick a distance, and then that's what we'll go for. Shank. That's what happens when you're talking. I don't think did it read it? Yeah, it did. It happens picking your head up, trying to check the chat. My son is actually in the house right now. My wife and daughter went to go get their hairs cut today. My son and I did some yard work. So he's inside kind of just hanging out, watching video games, stuff. I'm in here working, get a practice session going while I get an opportunity to do so. We're going to go pitching wedge now. Just keep practicing. I'm going to move this back just a smidge. And if I do that, it should just kind of open up the angle just a little bit more to see the swing in full. Kind of boost the height on it a little bit as well. Let's do that. little bit more. A little bit more, right? Like the technical setup here, guys. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it so that way you can see the hitting area, and then you can actually see the range all the way to the side. A little bit more. That's where we're going to go with that. As much as it's going to go. When I talk to you guys, I'll just make sure that I'm more center mass over here. So where are you guys watching from? Comment, let me know where you're at, kind of where this is reaching. Thank you. Appreciate it. Which videos do you like best? What style? Kind of what's your preference? What do you want to see more of on the channel? You want to see more reviews, more course overviews? You're looking for more like course management? What are we looking for? What's your ideal, representation on the thing here? What do you want to see? Try to hit, we're going to try to hit 100 on the nose. We're going to choke up here and try to get a nice little cut shot in here. See if it'll choke up on us. Didn't cut. And this also isn't doing what I want it to do. Do that a little bit better. Trying to get the net underneath to, instead of be throwing it all over the garage here, I want it to like just fall into a pile. Makes it so much easier to clean up. 100 on the nose. And I'm shanking it. Gross. Bad setup, bad shot. That's what the range is for. You do fun stuff like this. Ooh. Skytrack is way off. That should help. There's a, on the top of the Skytrack, there's actually a sensor, not a sensor, but like a little like balance thing. That was way off. It's gonna give us bad readings. There you go. A little better of a shot. A little better of a shot. So the whole garage setup here, if you guys are watching this later, all of this actually comes down when my wife is home, or if I'm practicing in here. All this goes up and then gets taken down when I'm done. So this impact screen slides over to the side. I put it away, and then when I'm ready to play, I pull it back out. Takes about 5 minutes. 5 minutes or so to set everything up. That one should be striped right on the center line, maybe 1 yard right. Perfect. If anybody's in the chat, feel free to say hello. It's a friendly place. It's a happy place. We're joining into things together. It's be a lot more fun when we play the courses and we do the different range stuff. Try to kill snowmen or what are you at? I think they're like pumpkin people for Halloween. A lot of different stuff we're gonna mess around with on here. Good shot, cut back to the line. Trying to throw darts on there. 0. 1 yard left. Decent numbers we're throwing on that last one. 85 ball speed. Club head speed 64, so not super fast. Launch angle 31 degrees. Side spin 384. But good. Good stuff. Solid, predictable shot. Move this one back a little bit in the stance and try to throw more spin on this one. So we're at 4,400 in the last shot. It's got a little bit more of a cut on this one. 118 on our carry. And look at that spin number, 8,600. 8,600 on that spin. Moving it back in the stance. Let's do that again. So move it back in the stance here. That's like my 3rd shank that I've had. Too soft in the grip. That's what the range is for. Throwing shots, just kind of messing around. Seeing what we can make the ball do, but trying to make what we can do consistently. 101. Grab another bucket. Another shank. I got a taste of the shanks today. I don't know what's going on here. Nasty. Overcorrection. No music or anything playing in here since I've got it off the TV here so I can see the comments in real time. Otherwise my phone's over there doing the live, I can't see. That was a good shot. Didn't cut on me, but the striking should be like 120. Like almost 130. Smoked it. Ethan, where are you from? No cut. Like 8 yards offline left. Go 7 iron now. We hit 2 wedges. Now we're gonna go 7 iron. All good stuff here. Rochester, nice. How long have you been playing? Did you just get into the game? You've been playing for a while. What's your go-to game improvement? What are you looking to improve on the most for your own game? We'll talk about it. We're going 7 iron now, by the way. Way off line. 164 carry, but nowhere near the line. 16 yards off. 32 yard dispersion circle with that. Got to be better than that. That one was chunky. Oh, 1 month. So Juju just got into it. So your golf game is all over the place. Don't even know what's up, what's down. This is gonna be a fun year for you, man. You're really gonna love this game a lot. Gives you a lot. You get to do a lot of cool stuff. A lot to improve on. One thing I'll say is if this is your first year, do not care about your score at all. Don't worry about it. It's a really hard game. There's lots to improve on. Every time you think you have something figured out, you don't. Just try to see how many good shots in a round you can get. Don't really worry about that score. And just kind of learn about it. You know, the 7-iron I've been hitting, I've hit one to the left, the second one shorter left, kind of a big old draw to the right. So it's, you know, the shots are all over the place. Range work is the kind of gets you going in the right direction. Am I the last viewer? Right now, views come and go with the lives. The cool thing about it is that it'll post and people can skim through it later. Yesterday, the TikTok view was a couple hundred on that view. It goes up and down. I just share as I'm going, talk to people what's going on. Don't worry too much about it. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just kind of working on my own game, so it gets the drive going. People could be taking a shit right now and stumbling across it. Looking at our tendencies right now. Like I said, I wanted to go play today. I wanted to take my son to the range with me. I'm sorry, to the course. But unfortunately, it's like 40-something mile-an-hour winds right now. So we're not doing that. It rained pretty bad last night. It's going to be mush. It's going to be cart path only. So we'll get our chance out there soon. You know, I didn't think about mentioning this. You asked earlier if I'm on here every day. Not in the garage every day, but definitely practicing a lot. So starting on Monday, when I go to the office, the course that I go to, the range that I practice at, is called Boone Creek in northern Illinois out here. I do all my practice out there for my short game. I'll be going live there for those practice sessions a lot. So that's around noon central, 1 o'clock your time. That's a strike one. We might go perfect 0 on that one. 0 yards offline. 1 yard offline. 153 carry. Ball speed 106. No side spin. No side angle attack. 3700 spin. Nice little 7-iron there. Work on grip. Work on setup. Work on strike. Kind of all the things together. Ethan, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate you. You'll get the alerts Monday. Like I said, it will be a Boone Creek practice session. It'll be all short game. So if the chipping area is open, then I'll be out there chipping, hitting off the grass for the first time all year. Otherwise, I'll be putting, working on 3-footers on grass, 3 and 6 footers. Do you, Ethan, so you just got into it. It's your first month. You're out in New York. Weather hasn't been great there either. So what got you into it? What got you into golf this year? .166 carry? 165? 11 yards off letter. 11 yards. I gotta read up and find out because I don't know if that's supposedly my launch angle of a side, because this is the degrees up and down. I don't know if this is as far as the side angle, as far as the degrees launching, whether it's going center, left, or right. Gotta figure out what that is actually talking about. All right, 40 the shot here. Let's get it right down the center line. That shot sucked. It's gonna go left, hit it off the toe. A little bit shorter of a backswing. Slow it down a little bit. So if that is what I'm thinking it is, that one should say that it's about 2 degrees right, because it didn't slice, it just started right the whole time. Yeah, 4 degrees. Okay, so I think that is our launch as far as left or right goes. So we're learning what these numbers are. Get a little bit slower in that backswing. Launch it that way again. It's a good strike, but it's way too far offline. 20 yards offline. It's a 40-yard dispersion circle. That's a missed green. Now we're chipping. So let's dial this in. There you go. Nice little buttercut or baby draw. That was much better. 164 carry. I like that one much better. Much better on that one. So I think that one might say that we're straight on our tack. Yeah, we're center on that one, but look at the side spin, 830. Really drew that one over. Try to fly it a little bit lower, keep the hand still. Different stuff, working on the game. And choke up a little bit here on this one. Try to get a little more controlled shot. Felt better through the hands that time. So we're 165 before. I choked up. We lost 5 yards, but a much stronger shot as far as trajectory goes. Let's move this weight. See if we can start getting these things to pull to the left a little bit there. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. Can I have a shout? Did I give you a shout out already? Ethan Flagg, checking out the live. I'm favorite YouTuber now. Just new to the game. Appreciate you, Ethan. Thanks for watching, man. A lot of fun stuff on here. You just got into the game, so take a look at the early Duffs to Dart stuff, like my whole beginning journey. You're going to be right in the exact same spot as I was. I've been playing for years, but I never took it seriously. So that first year that I really took this game serious and really tried to improve, I got a lot out of it. So check out the early Duffs to Dart series, the check-ins every week, the stuff I was doing, and I promise you your game will get a lot better in just a year. I do like the setup though with the camera in the corner. Putting the bag over here. Professional, right? Looking solid. Alright, Ethan. So let's do this here. We want to keep it inside, so our line here, right? Inside 10. 10 yards left or right of our center line. That's the goal. So we're 9 yards on that last one. We're going to say our green is 155. Is what our carry has to be. So let's go ahead and we're going to line up this shot here. It's a 155 carry. And we're going to try to focus on a shot instead of just hitting it blindly. Look at that. Focus shot. Strike down the middle. 167, 180. So we probably would have bounced off the back of the green on that one. Ball speed 112. Launch angle 18 degrees, no side spin. Straight launch off the center 3700, so not enough spin. But look at that, 1 yard offline, so we're straight down on it. What that tells us is that we hit it absolutely perfectly. We flushed it. Hopefully that green was deep. You never know. It could hold it, couldn't hold it. But that carry distance is what I'm talking about. That's what you go to learn. So let's hit it again. Let's just say 160 is our shot. Nice draw. We're going to be 3 yards left of our center line. Carried 161. 2 yards left of the center line. Perfect. Now, you may be the last viewer today, Ethan, but as we keep growing, you're going to grow with us, right? Tell your other golf buddies to check out the channel. We'll keep growing together. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to chat on there, I'm pretty open and direct. All right. Way short on that one. I'm going to hit one more. I'm going to hit one more here, and then let's work on 4 irons. Good, last solid shot there. A little bit of a cut. No, 155. We were hitting at 160 before. We gotta hit a better shot than that. We gotta finish inside 10 and 160. Yeah, push that one way too hard. Overswung. Thank you, I appreciate it, Ethan. Ethan's the man. Viewer of the hour, Ethan. There we go. That's our one to finish on. I feel it. Oh no, it's not. It didn't cut. Gave us our 160 number, but I bet it's like 5 to 7 degrees right. 2 yards right. 16 yards left. We got to finish inside 10. Got to finish inside 10. There you go. There's our one. 155 short, so 171 total, but we're inside 10 yards. That'll be our stop point offline right there. 3 yards. Always trying to keep our goal inside 10 yards left or right. That's giving us a 20-yard dispersion circle. Giving us an opportunity to hit greens and putt. If you hit greens and you putt, you got a chance to score. If you don't do that, well, you're not going to do well. That is a promise. We're going to flip over here to 4 iron. So I got the MacBook down here, flipping over. 4 irons. So here we go. Get that going. Here's a pretty cool thing though with the SkyTrack. So you can see your history for the round here. So you move over a little bit just so you can see. Probably a little bit better. Not sure on the TV if you can see the numbers as much, but you can do show averages only. Show averages only, show averages only. These are the 3 clubs that we've hit so far. And you can do shot plotting, right there, nothing selected. There we go. We got our gap wedge, our pitching wedge, and our 7 iron. Shot plotting. You can see right there is our launch angle, our flight path. So there's our 7-iron. So first we went gap wedge right here. Big old dispersion circle because we had some shanks in there, right? Nastiness. There is our pitching wedge. So a little bit further, a little more distance, higher, a little bit higher peak right here at the end. Actually, the gap wedge is a higher, but it reached its peak later, came down, the descent could be better. Our yardage, you can see most everything is on that line here, tendency to hit it to the right of the target. And then you got my 7-iron, just shy of 160 on my average. So if we go back to the shot history, 7-iron, ball speed was averaging at 110, backspin 4,900, not enough to really hold a green. Carrying was averaging about 156. So I planned 155, 156 on those shots. About 10 yards of roll. So solid stuff right there. You can close out of that. We got our 4-iron selected. Let me know if any of those things make sense to you, Ethan. And if anybody else is in the chat, I can't see any numbers on my screen since I'm not mirroring the live. I'm kind of mirroring something else here. So if anybody else is in the chat, say hello. Here we go, 4-iron now. I gotta move the cursor. I hate when my cursor is right here in the middle. Like sometimes it's just nasty in the middle. I can't do it. Gotta move it off to the corner. I just hate looking at it. It's a distraction. All right, here we go. Full screen, 4-iron. Pushed it right. Would find a fairway 185, 202. This is my off the tee fairway finder, by the way. When I'm in like a dangerous tee shot that I absolutely need to find a fairway, it's a shorter hole too, helps. This is my club of choice. More times than not, I'm okay. I'm more so just trying to hit a shot that's gonna find a fairway and roll. 170. That was chunky. Might be straight, but it was chunky. I was way behind. I do like having this protected underneath here. Kind of a safety area. Keep it from getting hit. If you guys are watching the live later, skipping through, say hello. Appreciate you. You're looking at, that's not right. The power went out last night saying 2:20 p.m. Oh, that's probably right. Right? It's gotta be. Left it, or right again. Big old slice. Gross. Got through it faster, but the ball itself is not a good shot. Got to get these on the fairway. 22 yards, too much. Try a big old sweep and draw. Left arm felt short. I think it's going to hook it. Yep. Felt like I hooked it. Work on that pause in the backswing. You definitely need some work. Ethan, you're back. Hello. $175 carry. That was probably the best 4-iron I've hit so far of this round. 184 carry, 201 yards, 5 yards off line. It's probably the best one so far. Hit 7 more of these, and then what do you say we start hitting some driver, which I'm terrible at. That one was toey. That was toey. That was the best strike so far. That was the best contact. A little bit of a cut on there. 183 on the carry. But that one felt the best so far. That was the best feeling shot I've hit. So I hit one more than, let's go hit driver. Ew. Oh, it felt off. Felt off balanced. Wasn't, I guess. It's actually a perfect one. Might be 0-0. 1 yard offline. We'll take it. We will take it now. Going home. Time to pull Frank out. What do you guys tell you about Frank? Frank right here is a solid guy. Frank does not judge. Frank likes what he's doing. Frank likes to hit golf balls. Frank also is an inanimate object, and he feels however I tell him to feel. Let's move that up here to give ourselves a bit more room. Now we're going to go ahead and grab my little booster that I got here for my driver, and we're going to hit drive to finish out this practice little session, this live. We'll hit driver, and then my wife isn't home yet, that I'm probably actually going to go ahead and hit a few wedges as well. Off camera, something in the garage. Okay. Driver is my worst club. Terrible with driver. I really am. I've gotten better, but I am really not great with this club. I need to get significantly better, and that's what I'm trying to do. Better launch. .240. See, face is late, it's wide open every time. Get that firm, try to get a stronger grip here. Still, late face. Terrible speed too. Oof. See if to update if I can put the driver right on it. Better, 234. Lake face again. Bad. Right tee is down. Try to hit the cut. I feel like I hit that off the top of my driver. Don't like it. I do not like it. Okay, let's do this. Try to hit the tee and not the ball and drive through it.